Hi, welcome to Lori'sCraftingPlace.blogspot.com. I'm recovering from my carotid artery surgery, so I might as well get that out of the way. You can see it over here. Yeah, it's bigger than they said it was going to be. A bigger incision. Anyways, it's over and done, but as a result of high antibiotics, I ended up getting thrush, and so sorry, I don't have my teeth in, and so it looks funny when I'm talking. Plus, the nerves that they they have to move your nerves to get to your carotid and whatever they have to do. So it's affecting my talking and my so on. Anyways, enough of this stuff. I want to get on making cards. The show must go on, right? Okay, so I'm ready. So anyways, I thought we'd do a Christmas card today, and it's a 4-panel card, really easy fold. And so I did miss yesterday. I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm recovering. It's been a week now that I had the surgery, and so I'm recovering. So I didn't get a video made on Technique Wednesday, but we're gonna have it today on Technique Thursday. Okay, it is what it is. All right. So glad you could join me. And let's get you up here in the little, whatever they call this, my phone holder. And we're going to turn you this way. And I'm going to turn you down that way. So excuse my voice and all that stuff. But I do want to make this card. I think it's going to be cute. Like I said, it's a 4-panel. So you close it like this. And then you open it, and you got one. Well, I guess it looks like a 3-panel. I don't know why they call it a 4-panel. Let me see what I do in the card. It says DSP 4-panel fun fold. 1, 2, 3. I only see 3, unless you're going to count this one as a panel, too. I'm not sure. So this card here to make, and I'll have all this down in the description box, but you will need a piece of 11 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then you're going to score it at 1 inch, 4 inches, and 7 inches. And then you need a piece for the inside that measures 2 5/8 by 5 1/8. And then if you want, that's for a colored part, a matte if you want it. And then for a white piece, that would be 2 1/2 by 5. And then you have this little piece on the front, which is, let me see, I have to look here, 3 3/8 by 2 5/8. Okay, that's this piece here. Then you can put a piece of white over it, which would be 3 1/4 by 2 1/2. And then if you want another one, which I'm going to add to mine, because mine's going to look like this. So I'll have the one piece, then I'm going to have that piece, and then I'm going to have this little piece right here. And that little piece is 2 7/8 by 2 3/8. Okay, so I think we got all that. I'm also just going to be using some stickers, some candy canes, and some little mint. So we'll see. We're just going to kind of create this one as we go. This was my original, as you can see. Again, you open it. There's all my little cutouts that I had a die cut. I have a die cut. So I made this birthday card and then put that on the inside. So that was the card I did, and I thought, well, this would be a cute idea for a Christmas card. So that's what we're going to try to do. So I found this paper that I had, and this side is striped, and then this, so we're going to use this side here. And like I said, we're going to have to do some scoring. So I'm going to get out my Stampin' Up! Score trimmer board, and we're going to have to score at 1 inch. So I think I'm going to have to move this out of the way. Okay, I did clean my desk off this morning, believe it or not. But anyway, so we're going to bring it right here. I don't know if you can see, there's a 1 inch. Maybe you can't see it, but where my finger is pointing, it says 1 inch. So I'm going to score that at 1 inch. Get that cutter out of the way. We don't want to cut it. So 1 inch right here. And then what did I say? 4 inches. We'll come up here where it says 4 inch. We'll line it up. And let me see. Right there. 4 inches. And we'll score it. And then I think I said 7. Let me double check. Yep, 7 inches. So 7 inches. There we go. Okay. That should be all the scoring we need to do. We'll move this paper trimmer out of the way. Okay, so we're going to take this, because I want this for the inside, and that's going to be the outside. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to fold it on that 7 inch. Get my little thing here that I've got glue all over this. Anyways, I've been making mini albums well before my surgery, so I got to get back to that too. So that one's going to go in, so it'll be like Valley. And then this one here, see if I can find it. There it is. It's going to be a mountain fold. So we got a valley and a mountain, and then this one's going to get folded back on itself. Right here. Okay. And then when we open our card, we'll open it like this. I don't know why everything is crooked here. Oh. Anyway, then our card will close. Okay, so let's make the card. So I thought what I would do is I'm just going to have one piece here instead of putting a double layer like on this one, how there's a double layer. Now if you had a white, then you could go ahead and put a colored and then a white, you know, piece matted with a colored piece. But okay, so what I have is a stamp set that I ordered from Temu, and it's a nice stamp set. Oh, this Christmas stamp set, and it was really cheap. It was like about $3 or something. And I'm going to use the sentiment in here that says, wishing you and yours a blessed and Merry Christmas and New Year. But I think that's just a cute set for that price. Can't beat it. So we're going to use that, and I'm going to use some Real Red, Stampin' Up's Real Red. We're going to take that and we're going to ink it up. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put it, I guess I'll go right here. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, I'll just set that over there for a minute. Move that. And then we'll just take some glue. I mean, you can get fancy if you want. You could use some deckled scissors and cut around the edges and just add some of your own creativity to, you know, these cards. Anyways, we got some glue on the back here. And I'm going to stick this over here, but making sure I'm even and making sure I'm not going beyond my the score. I don't want to do that. And then just smush it down. And then you'll be able to write on here that that's the inside. And I'm going to add some more to it after we're done here. Now we're going to work on this part here. So this little flap that we folded over, the little 1-inch section, I'm going to put some glue on here. Making sure I don't go over the score. And then we'll just smush that down. Okay, so that's down. Then we'll take this and let's put this together. Well, first of all, I think we ought to stamp it. So I was going to stamp, what was I going to stamp? I think I was going to stamp Merry Christmas. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to peel this Merry Christmas. See it right there? I like that. I'm going to peel that off. Okay, and stick it on here. I'll clean this off later. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's get our red ink out again. Real red. Yeah, it is real red. Okay, and then we're going to make sure we get it lined up here even. And Merry Christmas, where it is, right there. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm going to put it back up here in my little tray. And then I think we'll put these together. So, yeah, I'm sorry about how I'm talking, but it takes about 2 weeks for your nerves to heal up, and it might take a little longer than that. So, but it's getting better every day. Okay, there's that. I thought we better start making some Christmas cards, don't you think? But it's, man, it's going to be here before you know it. So, yeah, I liked this as a background. This with a striped paper, I'll show you here. I just thought that was pretty. That is so cool. And then you could pop these up with your pop dots and then just stick it on here. But I don't want it popped up. I'm just going to put some glue. So I'm going to put glue only about right here. So see, I don't even know if it's halfway across. And then I'm going to move that. I'm going to center it on here. And make sure it's even. And then smush that down. Yeah, that works fine. We can push it down with this spatula. Now, let's decorate. Okay, we got that. Oh, yes, I know what else we're going to have. We're going to have some rhinestones on here. I don't know. I don't love using rhinestones. Okay, I like these little, you know, when my mom passed away, I got all of her, stickers, and I was just like, oh, you know, what am I going to do with all these? Well, I have found things to do with them. Well, I'm going to put this one down here in the corner. I just think that adds to it. And then over here, we're going to put, I'm going to put these ones back over here. I think everything's going to have sticky on it, so I don't think I'll need that. And then I have these little Jolie boutique candy cane things. And like I said, these are my mom's. But I'm really glad that I was able to get these. Now I need to decide, let's see, if I want to use red or green. And I'm thinking we might just use, I might just use green, and I might just use red. Okay, I thought they look like real. I love them. They look like real candy. Don't you think that? They look like real candy. And there is no sticky on them, so I'm going to have to put sticky on them. So I'm trying to think, how do I want this? I'll have to put some glue on here. Just a little line of glue. Decide how I want this. Let's see. How about if I just stick one right there? And then if I take one of these candies. Oh yeah, I knew there was another twisty thing here. It just kind of got messed up. And let's put a glue dot on the bottom back here. Hope nobody thinks these are really ones you can eat. That would not be too cool. We're going to stick that one right there. And I think we'll come on this side, and I think I'll just put that way. So we're going to just get some more glue on here. This is an easy way to decorate your cards using stickers. And if you have as many as I have, then you really want to use these guys up. I'm going to stick that one right there. And I'm not done yet. I think we'll get some of these out. Then we'll get a red one. We'll put a red one down here. And we'll put a red one over here. And I suppose that we should put maybe a green one, don't you think? Since we got some green going on. Let's put a green one here. And let's put a green one over here. Okay, there's our card. It didn't take very long. And then you open it up. Ta-da! Okay, I hope you give it a try. I want to thank you for coming back and joining me. And I'm going to make you look at my mug again. Yeah, it's all messed up right now. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. And come back on Friday, because I'm going to really try to do a Fun Fold Friday. Try to get back into the swing of things here. So, take care. And enjoy your day. And until next time, happy creating. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Bye-bye.